Whoopi Goldberg just learned the hard while some names you don't mess with, and Elon Musk is one of them. After mocking Musk's son on live TV, Whoopi found herself in a whirlwind of legal drama, public outrage, and one of the most humiliating moments of her career. She walked into that courtroom thinking she could brush it off, but what happened next left the entire room in shock. Did Whoopi cross the line for the last time? Is this the scandal that finally brings her down? The backlash is relentless. Musk's team isn't backing down, and the consequences are about to get real. This isn't just another Hollywood controversy. This could be Whoopi's most career-shattering moment yet. The internet is on fire after Whoopi Goldberg took a shot at Elon Musk's son, and let's just say Musk wasn't having it. The backlash was instant. Fans, critics, and even her own supporters turned on her. But the real explosion came when Elon himself stepped in. And if there's one thing Musk doesn't tolerate, it's messing with his family. He went straight for the jugular, calling Whoopi and The View out for bullying a child on national TV. Now, the feud is out of control and Whoopi might be facing a fallout like never before. Elon Musk didn't just clap back, he went to war, calling Whoopi's comments disgusting. He exposed The View for what he called a scripted, agenda-pushing machine. His tweet exploded in seconds, splitting the internet into Musk supporters versus those who thought he was overreacting. But Elon, he wasn't done. He came with receipts. He blasted the network, accused them of letting hosts spread unchecked lies, and sent shockwaves through the media world. And then, he dropped the hammer. Musk made it clear mess with him, and there will be consequences. Suddenly, rumors swirled illegal action, industry pressure. The View's execs were reportedly scrambling, panicked, because when Elon Musk sets his sights on you, it's not just a Twitter fight, it's a takedown. The View is in full-blown meltdown mode, and insiders say it's a total disaster. Producers are scrambling, PR teams are panicking, and ABC execs are losing their minds. Every attempt at damage control failing spectacularly. Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar are at the center of the storm, getting dragged from all sides. Social media is ripping them apart, digging up past comments and spinning a much bigger narrative. This isn't just controversy, this is ruction. And here's the real danger: they didn't just go after anyone. They mocked Elon Musk's son. And if there's one thing everyone knows about Musk, it's that he doesn't just clap back, he destroys. This isn't some CEO who will issue a bland statement and move on. This is the man who owns Twitter, shapes the online conversation, and has the power to make sure The View never recovers. If he wanted to, he could bury the show. And honestly, it looks like he's already pulling the strings. The second Musk called them out, the internet exploded. His brutal tweet went mega viral, racking up millions of reactions within minutes. The backlash was instant and ruthless, not just from Musk's hardcore fans, but from regular viewers who finally felt The View had gone too far. Now, the question is, can The View survive this? Or is this the beginning of the end? Viewers weren't just mad, they were demanding action. The hashtag #cancel The View exploded across Twitter, and this wasn't just a 24-hour outrage cycle. This had staying power. People weren't just ranting, they were calling for bloody boycotts, consequences, and a total shutdown. But here's where it gets even uglier. This isn't just a PR nightmare, it's a financial catastrophe. When an audience turns on a show, the real danger isn't just bad press, it's lost revenue, and The View's money is on the line. Major advertisers of the show's lifeline are reportedly rethinking their deals. No brand wants to be tied to a scandal this toxic. Behind the scenes, top-tier sponsors are considering pulling their ads. And if that happens, the fallout will be brutal. No advertisers mean no money. No money means The View is staring down an existential crisis. ABC executives are in meltdown mode, scrambling for any way to contain this disaster. Whoopi and Joy are under immense pressure to respond, but at this point, anything they say could make it worse. Meanwhile, Elon Musk isn't letting this go. He's dragging the scandal into the spotlight. And if history tells us anything, it's that he plays to win. He's not backing down. If The View thought this would blow over, they played themselves. This isn't just backlash, it's a reckoning. For years, they've thrived on controversy, but this time, They crossed the wrong line. Messing with Elon Musk's kid wasn't just risk, it was career suicide. Because Musk doesn't just fight back, he dismantles. And what started this firestorm? A moment that should have been untouchably Elon Musk standing before the world. Not as a billionaire, but as a father. No spaceships, no Twitter feuds, just him and his son. It was rare, it was raw, it was real. But Whoopi Goldberg, she saw weakness, she saw an opening, and she went for the kill. Whoopi Goldberg could have let it slide, she could have treated it like any other father-son moment, but no, she went in for the kill, and she did it with that smirk, the one that says, "Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing." The sarcasm was dripping, the delivery brutal. This wasn't just a passing joke, it was a direct hit, and oh, did it land? The audience laughed. Some co-hosts giggled along, but the internet detonated. Because let's be real, this wasn't just about a kid's name, it was about who said it, where she said it, and how she said it. Elon Musk's son's name has been meme material since the moment he was born, but coming from Whoopi, on national TV, that's not comedy, that's a full-scale ambush. This wasn't some random Twitter troll making a joke, this was Whoopi Goldberg, a household name, dragging a 4-year-old for sport, and for what? A cheap laugh, a trending headline, a viral moment at a child's expense. The backlash was immediate. People weren't just annoyed that they were livid, parents called it disgusting. The View's fans were stunned. Even Whoopi's most loyal supporters started side-eyeing her, because this wasn't just about Musk, this was about a child, a little boy who didn't sign up to be publicly mocked. And now, Whoopi was in the middle of an internet firestorm she never saw coming. Clips of her comments exploded across social media. The reaction? Savage. The View just hit a new low mocking a 4-year-old. One furious user wrote, another took it even further, Elon might just bankrupt ABC this time. And the wildest part, even people who hate Musk were calling this out. One viral post put it brutally, mocking the beloved son of a litigious billionaire worth $400 billion. Whoopi just made the dumbest move of her career. And just when you thought it couldn't get worse, oh, it got worse, because Joy Behar decided to throw gasoline on the fire. Instead of realizing Whoopi had already dug a deep enough hole, Joy took a jackhammer to it. She didn't just defend Whoopi's joke here, she doubled down in the most unhinged way possible. What started as a snide remark about a child somehow spiraled into a full-blown, unfiltered rant. And then, out of nowhere, Joy dropped the line that turned this from a controversy into an absolute catastrophe. Maybe Elon should have invested in better birth control if he didn't want people talking about his kid's name. Silence, then chaos. That wasn't a joke, that was a nuke. At that moment, this was no longer just a bad joke gone too far, this was a career-ruining disaster, a network-shaking scandal, a PR nightmare that The View might not survive. And now, the fallout is just beginning. What started as a casual discussion about Elon Musk's child on The View quickly spiraled into chaos. Even Whoopi Goldberg, who has seen her fair share of live TV disasters, couldn't hide her shock. The tension in the room was palpable, and the audience sat in stunned silence. Joy Behar crossed a line, making cruel remarks about Musk's parenting, particularly targeting his child. It was mean and unnecessary, especially considering the kid had done nothing to deserve the spotlight. As the conversation took a darker turn, Behar didn't stop at mocking Musk as a father. She pivoted to criticizing his spending habits and questioned why he even brought his son to public events, implying he was obsessed with himself. The backlash was instant. Social media exploded with viewers scratching their heads in disbelief. Was this really happening? Why was Behar, a woman who built her career gossiping about celebrities, now attacking Musk for living his life in the public eye? Instead of realizing the gravity of the moment, The View hosts doubled down. No apologies, no regret, just more fuel to the fire. People on one side of the debate were outraged, and not just at Musk but at the idea of mocking a child on live TV. Even some of Musk's harshest critics couldn't stomach it. On the other side, some claim Musk was loving the controversy and using it to fuel his battle with the media. But this is Musk we're talking about, the same guy who bought Twitter on a whim and takes on entire industries with ease. Do you really think he's going to let a daytime talk show mock his child without consequence? If anything, This fight is personal for him. Musk doesn't back down, and when he feels wronged, he goes nuclear. Could Musk take legal action against the hosts or ABC? Advertisers are watching. Executives are sweating. This is bigger than a Twitter food up. It's a full-blown media showdown, and Musk isn't finished. The story is just getting started. This drama is taking nasty turns. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon for future shocking revelations. Let us know your take in the comments, and don't forget to check out more videos on our channel.